Hi guys, it's Mel here from LW Scrapping. Here to do another layout for you. I got it organised last night. I just was too tired to actually video it last night. What I've got here is I'm doing another layout for Kristen's hop for leftovers to layouts hop for April, where we take our leftovers and actually make them into a layout. And as I probably said in the last one, I went through my floor and gathered all the scraps and bits and pieces, and I've kind of got to a point where I'll go, okay, there is one pattern paper or one piece of card, full card stock that I'll make the actual layout out of, and then the rest I'll just use the scraps on top, and then the embellishments will be whatever I've got on my desk and all the old stuff that I've got, because I've still got some out on my desk at the moment. So with saying all that, I'm going to also do April's Freaky Fast formula for the Scraproom Group Facebook group. And this month, this is our measurement. So we've got one 8.5 by 3, one 8.5 by 2, one 6.5 by 5, and then we've got a 6-inch circle. So I gathered my pieces of paper, and this is my 6-inch circle right here. That's my 8.5 by 3. That's my 8.5 by 2. This is my 6.5 by 5. I haven't actually stuck this down yet. It was actually, it was more so that I didn't forget what I was going to do this, like from last night to today. It was already, I had like a 3/4 of a sheet that was already torn down one side, so I just did it 6.5 by 5, and I'm just going to kind of pop it that way. And then I've got just a photo of my daughter poking her tongue out yet again. She steals my phone and takes a photo of her tongue hanging out, and I go to look at the photos and, oh, she's been at it again. Right. So what I did this time was, I actually I originally started off with just the pink piece of cardstock. This is a really old one. It's actually got a bit of sun damage on it. Don't actually know why and how, but it had a bit of sun damage on it. And this is my second circle, but luckily I've needed a circle for something else. So the other one I cut out just did not go with any of this paper. So all this is scraps. All the cardboard is scraps. So what I did is I tore my edges, and then I grabbed another really old paper, popped it onto it just to border it, and I actually made everything else on here stand up and say, hello, I'm here. Right, so without further ado, okay, so and the other thing I did was I inked around the edges. Oh, I didn't put anything on my circle. Silly woman. What are you doing? So, okay, so let's get this down. And this paper here is actually, it's not a 12 by 12 sheet. It's actually one that came in a magazine. As you can see, there was the fold mark. I used to get a scrapbooking magazine from the news agency, and every now and then would have free paper in it that would be, certain size sheet folded up, and so I've decided it's high time I start using it. Let's just get that in here like so. And that one kind of went. Perfect, beautiful, sweet girl, angel, sugar and sweet, angelic. She is all those things when she's not poking her tongue out on my phone. One day, there'll be a nice, lovely photo there. What do you think? Do you think I'm dreaming? I think I'm dreaming. So this is just, I have no idea what kind of paper that is. Don't know where it's from. It's in a paper pad. that I got from long ago, way back when. And this was a Kaiser Craft. I just want to come across a bit. Piece of paper, and it's actually like little chocolates, believe it or not. This is already cut on my desk, so I thought, hey, that's what we're using as the title, Living in the Moment, as she does. I keep telling her every time she's naughty or won't do something for me, okay, it's one less chocolate freezer for you. It so gets done pretty quick. I'm a nasty mother. Nasty. Oh, I didn't put any on that either. I really didn't know what I was doing last night, did I? I was a tad bit tired, but I thought, hey, let's go upstairs and get a page set up ready, and I'll film it tomorrow, pop it together and film it tomorrow. And I got another page background ready for another thing, so let's go up into here. I'm just going to go about there. I just thought it was something different to actually frame the photo and then just put a, you know, on a diagonal. So the other thing that I'm going to go through for, you know, leftovers to layouts is I have a whole bag of ephemera that I've never sorted. It is odd bits and pieces of lots of different things that I've got from the cheap shop. And I'm going to try and go through that and use a lot of that before I actually go through any of my other stuff. So, let's go like so. So I'll just grab these out. So we might stick that down flat. Now, you should go and check out the Scraproom Group on Facebook. They have got lots of challenges on at the moment. They do a couple of sketches, a mood board, and of course I love these freaky fast formulas, as you know from me playing along with Jackie and Jen with Tuesday in the Attic. It just gives you a chance to, because I mean, I don't know how many times I moved this around my page. I had it going that way at one stage with the circle trying to be over here, and no, that doesn't look right. You just have to cut the measurements out. So all you do is you get your paper that you think are going to coordinate on your page. Move them around your page. That's all you need to do is move them around your page to actually get something that you like. So, and of course it teaches, well, I know it's taught me to come up with my own creations, because I was somebody who really could only, I always stuck to scrap lifting someone or a sketch, because then I didn't have to think. And then I had another friend from YouTube who encouraged me to do my own sketch for Christy's Beautiful Life for this series. And I kind of had some confidence in doing it from coming up with my own pages from the Freaky Fast formulas. So I had a go at it. It looks like I'm going to have another go at it. So that's that. I've just got a little subtitle I'm going to put on here, Young and Free. There's no need to make your layouts difficult, or this is just another way of showing what you can do with leftovers. Young and free. Now I had this little moped and I've got that. I kind of want to go like that with the envelope and flower. So let's go. If I could use my fingers today. I've been making cookies for Easter. And of course it's hard yakka, I can tell ya. I'll just go like that, I think. Kneading it all together and then rolling it all out, and it was back-breaking. I don't make them very often, mainly only make these cookies for Christmas and Easter. So we've got, I've got one tray of rabbits and one tray of stars, and I just gotta wait for them to cool down, and I will then melt some white chocolate and put a bit of white chocolate on them all, and then pop some sprinkles on them to decorate. I'm not a real decorator, but no doubt they'll probably last, oh, you know, 3 days if I'm lucky. I'll eat them pretty quick. Now, that is my layout done with my 4 pieces of paper. Measurements, all in scraps, and now I'm going to put Nuvo drops on. So I've just got heart. I've got a little cat face there. She kind of likes cats. I've got a little pink birdie there. Shoe here because she, you know, kind of reminds me of a basketball shoe. And just right into it. Basketball. Oh, she likes it anyway. She hasn't really done much with it this year, but it's just her. I mean, everyone knows I love my Nuvo drops. I need to get some more. I've got quite a few big bills at the moment, so I'll just have to wait. Just gonna outline the top of that little pussycat. Like that. Actually, I might go right around. Actually, let's go. Make it a bit of a feature. Why not? Okay. Right round our little pussycat head. Okay, that's me done. That is my layout done for April's Freaky Fast formula for the Scraproom Group. So I'll take some photos and pop them at the end for you to look at, some close-ups. Now, if you think you might like to have a go, or you might like to try something different with those measurements, I will pop those measurements on the start for you. Press pause, take a screenshot, and have a go. Can't hurt if you're just using scraps. At the same time, if you do like what I've done, if you could give me a thumbs up, that'd be great. Now, there'll be a lot of people playing along with Kristen's hop of leftovers to layouts. I'll have them all down below in the description box, along with a couple of Facebook groups to check out for challenges you might like to go and see. And thank you everyone for watching. If you're new to my channel, please consider subscribing. I'd love to have you join my subscribers. I love having my channel grow, and I'm really enjoying what I do. So thank you everyone. I'll stop talking and I'll see you in the next one. Bye for now.